Graco Magnum 262,800x5 Paint Sprayer. This is one hell of a paint sprayer for the money. It works equally well for homeowners or professional painters. Adjustable pressure? Check. Indoor-outdoor project adaptability? Check. Steel piston pump for rapid job completion? You get the idea. The adapter can even be hooked up to a standard garden hose for easy cleanup. As much as we love this one, it's not ideal for larger projects. Medium and smaller will be your best bet with the Magnum. Bang. It's very durable, so it ought to last you a long time and see a lot of use. It's a tad on the heavy side though. Make sure to take your paint breaks every so often. Don't get the hand cramp. The nice handle makes it pretty portable though. Really a solid choice here, unless you are going to be painting a life-size mural of Andre the Giant. Graco Magnum 262,805x7 Paint Sprayer. If paint sprayers were people, this one would ride a motorcycle and wear a spiked leather jacket. The Magnum X7 is a big boy, and it ain't your daddy's paint sprayer. Well, unless your daddy was a professional painter, in which case he ought to have been using one. This is a professional grade unit, stainless steel, hefty, and towable via wheeled cart. The pressure is totally adjustable, meaning it's got versatility out of the wazoo. What is a wazoo anyway? This unit also connects to a garden hose for faster cleanups, and it has a little function called reverse clean for clearing out the clogged tip of the hose. This happens with paint sprayers, be ready. The hose is a mite short, unfortunately. This is odd, considering how professional level all its other components are. It's 25 feet, which may not meet your needs. If that's the case, you can always buy a longer hose. Other than that, the only other con we can mention is the 1-year warranty. Probably, this unit is of high enough quality that this won't matter too much. But for the price, which is not exactly modest, it would have been nice to get a little more reassurance. Fuji Semi-Pro 2 HVLP Spray System, highest rated. This is the gadget lover's paint sprayer. This unit is good enough for serious hobbyists, and even a good chunk of professional painters for that matter. It's got a non-bleed feature in the gun as well as a dedicated fan control. This latter allows for pattern size adjustment, small circular to wide, and everything in between. It disassembles easily, turning cleanup. One of the worst things about paint sprayers is the annoying cleanup into a much neater and easier process. That's one reason this sprayer is a fan favorite. You can select your air cap size depending on what you're spraying. It can be used to achieve different thickness levels as well. For a very solid professional option, the Fuji is excellent at its price point. If money is no object, however, you might want to go full pro with a more expensive option. Graco Magnum 257,025 Project Painter Plus Paint Sprayer. The Graco Magnum is a relatively compact and high-performance unit. It works well for painters of all experience levels, and the price is in a comfortable range, not so expensive as to bankrupt you, and not so cheap as to worry about the materials. It's got a stainless steel piston pump for spraying unthinned paint at a high level of pressure, and a suction tube that allows you to spray right out of the paint bucket. Wow. This makes it way easier to start up than most units of its size. It also connects to a garden hose, making this one of the least time-consuming mid-size units on this list. Graco makes it to our list again. This time, we're looking at a relatively compact but fairly high-performance unit. It works well for painters of all experience levels, and the price is in a comfortable range, not so expensive as to bankrupt you, and not so cheap as to worry about the materials. It's got a stainless steel piston pump for spraying unthinned paint at a high level of pressure, and a suction tube that allows you to spray right out of the paint bucket. Wow. This makes it way easier to start up than most units of its size. It also connects to a garden hose, making this one of the least time-consuming mid-size units on our list of sprayers. Wagner 05290221 FLEXiO 890 HVLP Paint Sprayer. They actually all have numeric sequences bolted into their names, so get used to it. This one sounds like the laser-toting cyborg version of a German compasser. This is easily one of the best paint sprayers, and it's handheld to boot. It's almost half the weight of the Magnum, so you can haul it effortlessly indoors or out. Despite its smaller size, this thing can put out like 8 gallons of paint in an hour. Wow. It comes with adjustable control, 2 nozzles for different coverage, and a lengthy hose. The storage box neatly fits it all, making this an ideal unit to bring to painting parties. What, you don't go to painting parties? Unfortunately, the lightweight nature is due largely to a plastic composition. Where the Magnum will take a licking and keep on ticking, the Wagner is just shorter lived. Some reviews also attest to more overspray than what the company suggests, which we mostly agree with. So don't be surprised if there's a deal of cleanup to do after your work. But the portability and versatility more than make up for it in our minds.